Leaders of Belgium, Hungary, Lithuania and Poland met Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in Kyiv on the occasion of the International Food Security Summit. In a speech during the meeting, Polish Prime Minister accused Russia of reaching for death, starvation and hypothermia to civilians as methods to break Ukraine, comparing it to the Soviet-era famine that left millions of Ukrainians dead during the winter of 1932-1933.
Russia today is trying to do the same vis-à-vis Africa and the Middle East. Starve the world in order to take it over. This is the sick logic of Russia.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky warned of the dangerous humanitarian situation the citizens in his country are living. Zelensky affirmed that more than 6 million households are affected by power cuts, 2 days after massive Russian strikes against the country took place, mainly in the region of Kherson, including Izium and Kharkiv, in addition to the capital Kyiv.
Blackouts continue tonight in most regions in Kiev. Over 6 million households in total. Nearly 12 million were affected as of Wednesday evening. Most of problems are currently in the capital, as well as in Kiev, Odessa, Lviv, Vinnytsia and Dnipropetrovsk regions.
Power outages are gradually being restored in many regions of the country, with power to critical infrastructure connected first, followed by domestic power connections. For its part, the UN have called for more humanitarian aid for Ukraine, considering it a country that lost most of its infrastructure. The UN refugees said that the situation inside the country is continuing to deteriorate, as millions of Ukrainians are living in damaged homes or in buildings that are ill-suited to protect them from the biting cold, with disrupted energy, heating and water supplies, and lost livelihood.
Ukraine is turning increasingly cold, without power, without steady water supply, and without heating. We and our partners are supporting the authorities with generators to critical facilities such as hospitals and schools.
Winter is slowly engulfing the region and has put Ukraine in a test that can reveal the dire situation of the country. Russian forces, for their part, have restarted tightening their grip on the country at a time when NATO started fresh military drills on the Polish Suwalki Gap. The drills involved 2,000 soldiers from land and air forces and more than 1,000 pieces of combat and logistical support equipment.